Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Zahra Salsabila Amanda with the number 230188056. I'm from K1 to 2023. And first, I want to say thank you to ma'am because give me opportunity to present about procedure text and also analyze the procedure text that I found on the sources, the sources. So the first things I'm gonna explain is about definitions of procedure text. So procedure text is a type of text that provides instructions or directions on how to perform a specific task. Basically, the purpose of procedure text is to explain on how to make, do, or operate something with step-by-step or clear and sequential instructions. Procedure text in English usually has a text title that begins with how to operate, and how to make. And then the next material is generic structure. So there are three generic structures. First is aim or goal. So aim and goal contains the purpose of the text, what the procedures will be convey, whether it is how to operate an object or how to make something, or even and then also how to do something. And usually this structure is directly visible in the title of the text. For example, how to make banana milk. This means that the purpose of the text is to show how to make banana milk to readers who want to enjoy banana milk. And then the second generic structure is ingredients and materials. So procedure text requires instructions on what materials and tools are needed. In these sections, the writer must clearly and completely write down the materials and the tools, so that the reader is not confused when practicing the text. For example, prepare 3 spoons of granulated sugar. If what is needed is only 3 spoons, so it must be mentioned 3, not more or less. And then the last generic structure is steps or methods. The steps mentioned must be completely sequential, because if you misplace one step, the result obtained by the reader will be different from what should be. And then the next material is language features. So I have 4 language features here. The first is using simple present tense. So procedure texts use present tense because they usually describe the steps along with the activities performed, as if the reader is talking directly to the author. For example, the first step you have to wash the vegetables, then the second step you have to cut the onions in thin slice. This example shows the events that are being carried out by the reader when reading the text. And then the second language feature is using imperative sentence. So this to show the steps, of course. The author shows the step by ordering to do something in sequence. And then the next is using connective verb. To connect one step with the next steps, of course we need connecting sentence. There are several types of connecting sentence, such as first, second, next, after, and after that, then, finally, and others. And then the last language features is using adverb of manner. This usually used to clarify orders or steps to be taken. There are several types of adverb of manner, such as finally, smoothly, briefly, and evenly. I think that's all for material about procedure text. The next is I'm gonna present about my analysis of procedure text. So the title of my text is How to Make Hot Tea. The first thing that I'm gonna analyze is the structures of the text. We know that the first structure is aim or goal. So the first paragraph with the blue line is, the blue color is the aim or the goal of the text, because this paragraph show us what the purpose of the text. what the text gonna show us about some things. Like in the sentence, follow the steps to enjoy a delicious cup of hot tea. So from this paragraph, we know that this text gonna show us how to make a cup of hot tea. And then the next generic structure is ingredients or materials and materials. So in this text there's just ingredients. They just mention the ingredients of hot tea. So this sentence with the pink color, I think it's the ingredients. As the second generic structure, they show us what's the ingredient that need to make a cup of hot tea. Like there is a 1 tea bag, water, sugar or honey, and then also milk. And then also in this generic structure, they mention that there are some ingredients that is optional, and then also there's one ingredients that you can choose the flavor of that ingredients. And then the last generic structure is steps or methods. So this paragraph with the green color is the steps. All of them is the steps. There are 5 steps in this text, and then also the writers make the steps is sequence, so the readers not gonna be confused or make a mistake while they try to make a cup of hot tea. So there are also a key why this paragraph is a steps. Like they using the imperative sentence, like start by boiling water in the kettle pot, and then also take your favorite cup or mug, and then so on. And then next, I'm gonna explain about the language features of the text. So the first language features is using simple present tense. So I found some simple present tense in the text. Well, we know that the simple present is used to express general facts as well as direction or instructions, and sometimes behaviors. So of course, there will be many such a sentence in this text. For example, in the first paragraph, there are the sentence, hot tea is a timeless and comforting beverage enjoyed by people around the world. So the sentence is a general fact, and then the keyword why this is a present tense is is. Is the keyword of this sentence. And then the second sentence is, it's simple to prepare at home, allowing you to customize your taste. It's also in the first paragraph. And then the sentence is also a general fact, and then the keyword is also the to be is. And then the next is, follow the steps to enjoy a delicious cup of tea. And then the sentence also in the first paragraph. So the sentence is an instructions, and then the keyword is follow. And then the next is, take your favorite cup or mug and place a tea bag in it. This sentence is also an instructions, and then the keyword is take. The sentence is in the second paragraph on the steps. And then next is, the type of tea bag you choose can vary depending on your preference, black, a green, herbal, or any other variety. The sentence is include to behavior, and then the keyword is choose. This also on the second paragraph on the steps of the preceding text. And then the last that I found, some people prefer the tea sweet while others enjoy it plain. The sentence is also behavior, include behaviors, and then the keyword is prefer. So also so actually there's so many simple present in this text. Maybe all of them use simple present, because present text is basically use simple present tense because they show us how to do something. So that must be used simple present tense. And then the next language features is using connective verb. So as we know, connective verbs are used to connect one sentence with another sentence or one paragraph with another paragraph. I found some of them that's in this text, such as for. This is this. Here, for used to connect the first sentence. Allow the tea bag to step in the hot water with the phrase 2 to 5 minutes. And then there are also after. After is used to connect the four steps with the 5 steps. And then now is to connect the word if you prefer your tea sweetened with the is the time to add sugar or honey. And then there are and is to connect the sentence. The short cooling period allows the proper to melt together with the sentence, makes the tea more enjoyable to drink. So the next generic structure is using imperative sentence. And so all of the steps in this text use imperative sentence, which instruct the reader to do something. For example, I use the bold sentence with the green color, like start by boiling water in kettle or pot. And then it means that the writers tell us that we have to start by make a cup of tea by boiling water, and then also there are carefully pour it into the cup over the tea bag. So this means that the reader tell us that we have to pour the cup over the tea bag, and also there is allow the tea bag to step in the hot water for 2 or 5 minutes. And then also there are start with a small amount and stir until it's fully dissolved, and then so on. All of these steps is using imperative sentence. And then the last language features is adverb of manners. So adverb of manner tells us how some things happen. I found some of them in the text, like carefully. So carefully used to. So in this sentence, carefully used to show us how to pour the cup over the tea bag. And then also there is fully, so it's mean that we have to fully dissolve it while we stir the cup of tea, I think. And then there are also a gently, the gently here is used to show us how to stir the tea to mix in the sweetens and milk. And then yeah, I think that's the last adverb of manner that I found. So I think that's all for me. Thanks for attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.